Hey, Shalom. Praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakar Kodash, double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and to all sincere, I come out their personal truth and sincerity. Just wanted to go into a quick lesson, saying this how, everything is, intensifying itself. We getting ready, when you watch the news, you see the different events happening, locally, whether it's Jake killing another Jake, Edom killing a Jake, whatever the case may be. Times are getting hard. People are getting more and more ruthless, and I'm gonna go right into scripture. This is Jeremiah 30:7. It says, at last, it says, it says, at last that day is great. And what day is that talking about? That's talking about the day of wrath, the great and terrible day of the Lord, or in this particular one, the day of Jacob's trouble, so that there is none like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, so in the time of Jacob's trouble, you're gonna have total chaos, race riots, looting, robbing, and it's even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. And who is that he talking about? That's talking about the elect. I'm gonna go to 2nd Ezra 15, and I started 15 and 13. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 15 verse 13. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundations of it shall be smitten. The plague and the punishment of the Most High shall bring upon it. What you, like you said, what you seeing now, the Lord bringing His judgment, plagues, punishment, and they till the ground shall be mourn, and the sea shall fall through blasting and hail, and with fearful consolations. Woe unto the world and to them that dwell therein. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand to fight against another, so nation against nation, race riots. One people shall stand against another and fight with swords in their hands. For there shall be sedition among men. He said, for there shall be sedition among men. Look at the words to Salakis. Sedition. The word sedition, attempts to overthrow government. Disloyal acts, which is treason. So you finna see everybody pretty much turn against their government. Except for there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. So a lot of you finna see a lot of robberies, invading one another, and shall not regard their kings or princes. Right. So they finna start standing up to these governments, and you finna see a lot of chaos go on. They shall not regard their kings nor princes. Like I said, meaning they not finna listen to the government officials. They not regard them, Like when you look at when Trump came in, never in history have you had so many people, claiming that he's not my president. And like I said, that was just the beginning. Like everything now is intensifying. So they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their action and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into the city, but not be able. Right, because when they kick off this martial law, they're gonna have certain areas quarantined off. So you can't travel. Unless you got security clearance, which we already know to be the RFID chip. A man shall desire to go into the city and not be able, for because of his pride. It's like it. For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, and the houses shall be destroyed, and the men shall be afraid. So we talking hard times. I'll read one more verse. This is verse 19. And a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods, because of the lack of bread and of great tribulation. So, once again, like I said in the beginning, hard times coming, the time of Jacob's trouble, such as never seen before, So, you brothers just mentally prepare. How do you mentally prepare, is by, getting into these scriptures. The scriptures say knowledge and wisdom shall be the stability of that time, So you get your strength and your stability, through learning these scriptures and going out teaching. Hopefully I ain't rambling on too much, and this video was edifying. But with that, I'll say all praise to Yahweh Shem Shai, the honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and to the the hopeful elect. Shalom.